I need 4 volunteers who are willing to talk a little bit about your lives. And I need 4 people who think they are probably the wealthiest people in the class. So was it ever a question about whether you would go to college?
It was definitely a question because I would say that I come from a pretty successful family. Where, for example, my dad did a lot in his career. He
Did what?
My dad did a lot in his career. He taught at Johns Hopkins for a couple years. He kind of invented a few things. So
Yeah. All right.
So I guess, but everyone else in my family is pretty high achieving. My brother went to an Ivy League, now works at Facebook. My sister goes to private school, and my mom's like a director at a tech company. So I guess that puts pressure on me to also be achieving as well.
I was always expected to go to college. I went to Catholic school basically my whole entire life. And
You went to where?
Catholic school.
Uh-huh.
And my sister went to Duke, and my mom just always expected me to go to college after that.
So you're just going to go to college? Yeah. And, okay. And by the way, who is going to pay for it?
My parents.
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
And Tim, same with you?
It was definitely a question because I didn't want them to pay since they were supporting me my whole life. So I wanted to give back to them.
Yeah.
But I mean, they were okay with it. So as long as they were okay with it, I didn't argue back.
So since you haven't invented anything yet, it wasn't like, okay, Mark, how about you?
No, I always knew I was going to go to college because I was the third in my family, so I'm the youngest. And my sister went to Georgetown, my brother went here, so I figured my parents would pay for it too. So.
And your parents both went to college, or?
Yeah, my dad went to Ohio Wesleyan and my mom went to Richmond.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, Nina. Was it ever a question about whether you were going to college?
Well, actually, yeah, because before I actually came out here to Penn State, my dad died in 2016. Well, 2015, my bad.
Hold the mic
when I
close.
graduated in 2016, I thought, shit, I should probably stay home and be there for my brother and my mom in a time of need.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, no one in my family has really gone to college, so I'm actually the first one to actually go to college, my whole family. And I like to be humble about where I come from and all this shit my mom has done for me, me to be here.
Hang on. Okay, go ahead.
And I gotta give it to my mom for everything because she put me and my brother through private school, and I probably wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the hardships she went through to make sure I got a good education.
So you went to private schools.
Yes.
And if your dad hadn't died, and you were 16 when he died?
No, I graduated 2016. I was around 18.
Oh, right, okay. He died right when you graduated. Yeah.
Yeah, around the time.
Mm-hmm. So if he had not died, it would not be a question about whether you were going to college.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm. But when he died, that put strain on the family and so on. Okay. So when did you first realize that you came from money?
I guess it's a hard question because for me, my family wasn't always wealthy. We definitely, for example, when I was younger, we grew up on the streets in a way where not, I wouldn't say the projects, but more we were living in other people's houses. We were always looking for food and stuff. So I wouldn't say that we were always healthy, but we definitely became more wealthy over time.
Uh-huh.
Through hard work, dedication, and all that stuff.
Uh-huh. Bro.
I think I realized I was rich when I was 10.
What happened?
I mean, I just always asked my parents if I could get something, and they would always get me whatever I wanted, but I had to make sure I did good in school and whatnot.
If you needed to replace your laptop, you dropped it coming into class and you needed to replace it, and so you text your parents, hey, I got to buy a laptop and I need it by tomorrow. Would you have the money?
I probably wouldn't get it by tomorrow, but I could probably get it within the week.
Uh-huh. Bro. How about you? Nina?
So if something like that happens, my mom would definitely understand and go out of her way to actually get that for me because the cost of buying that, the benefit of that would be me using it as a tool to learn here.
Uh-huh.
So
you'd have
I don't go out of my way to buy assets that are too expensive, just for my own pleasure, personal pleasure.
Yep.
I like to buy assets that I can actually find a use out of it.
Got you. Rogers, how about you? Could you get a laptop by tomorrow morning?
My dad probably gets me the same day.
Yeah. Would he be annoyed at you, though?
No, it's not really. No.
Yeah?
Yeah, he pampers me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And Tim, how about you?
It kind of depends, like how I dropped the laptop.
Let's say someone knocked it out of your hand. Well, you're going to tell them. You're not going to tell them I was an idiot. I was drunk. I was an idiot. I was going into class, and look what happened.
Well, I'll try to pay for it myself first. If
Yeah.
I can't, then I'll ask my parents. If it's something like that, they'll understand. And
Okay.
if it's something that it's for school, then they'll probably pay for it like the same day.
Okay, so listen, what's most misunderstood about people like you in your place, at a place like Penn State, rich kids? Like, what's most misunderstood?
I guess for me personally, is that the reason why a lot of people like don't really think that I'm wealthy is because it's the way I dress, it's the way like I act. I don't drive like a flashy car even though I have one at home. So I guess because of that, that's like the one misconception that people have. Like I don't really tell people that I have money because I don't like showing off. I don't like bragging about it. I just want to live my life.
So therefore, kind of not showing, not being eccentric or
Yeah.
kind of conspicuous in the
Yeah.
amount of money you have is difficult.
Yeah, like I'll admit I do have like a decent amount of nice things. Like I have a can of goose. I have like other stuff too.
Yeah.
But like right now, after this, I was planning on going to the gym. So it's like that's why I'm like, don't.
Yeah,
not
right.
really
That's
dressing
cool. What's like a hassle about having money?
A lot of people just try to ask me for money. Like, a lot of people just try to use me. And it's just like, I know you're trying to do, so no.
Got you. So someone's trying to do. I know. Sorry, dude. I was actually going to see if you want to trade cars, but I guess I won't now. Okay. So what's one of the hassles about having money?
My parents have like a lot of money, but I don't get like any of it ever. Like I have a credit card and like I drive a Mercedes, but it's not. People think that's because my parents like spending money on me, and it's not. Like my grandma died in 2013 from a car accident, so my parents got me that car because of the safety. So people assume that I have a lot of money because of that, but my parents don't like spending money on me. Like I have a credit card, but if I have to make any purchase, I have to get it like approved by my mom.
Even like if you
I
buy
have-
a soda out in the hallway?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Like she'll call me about it.
Yeah?
She calls me. I have a debit
Dude,
card.
give your mom a high five for me.
I have a,
I mean, I don't want to
I
call
have a
you
debit
out, though.
card, but like she sees every purchase I make. So like I can't buy it. If I like buy Grubhub, my mom will call me and ask me what I got.
Oh, yeah?
And like see if it's healthy.
No, hold up.
Dan,
I
I
don't
have like
wanna-
the strictest
I
parents.
don't want to
Yeah.
call you out though, but like you just said that your parents don't spend any money on you, yet you're here.
Yeah.
But you're here. Do they pay your
that's-
tuition?
They do pay my
So
tuition.
they do spend
They,
100%?
they give me what I need to succeed. They'll
Yo,
pay for my
that's still
tutors.
spending
They
money on
paid
you,
like
right?
when I played soccer. They'd pay for trainers. They'll like they
All
want
right.
me to succeed.
So
If it-
you by contrast, they're not paying. You're not.
My mom is like
She's
definitely
paying
working her
for it.
ass off to like
Yeah.
make sure I'm here.
Yeah, I got
And I
you.
respect
Okay.
that. But like misconception about me is just like I personally think that others think that I go to college, like, debt free,
Right.
But even like being from a wealthy family, even though my mom pays for me to be here, there's still like economic hardships that we go through to make
Yeah,
sure that
right.
I'm here. Especially
Right,
after
exactly.
what happened with Maria.
Yep.
I was like,
But if
severe
you,
negative shock.
if your dad hadn't died, that would be, it would be different, though, right? You said. Yeah.
It would be different.
No, but I hear you. No, I hear you. Yeah, it's not just that you can have a lot of money, but that doesn't mean there aren't
But
hardships.
another reason why I'm out here is just because I want to get a degree in his honor.
Yep.
in his
Okay.
name.